Now on this Honda, for changing the engine oil, I'm going to show you how to do it real easy. First of all, it's going to get messy. You have your dipstick right here, which shows you how much oil it has in it, and to check. Then it has the bolt right here that you take off to drain the oil. Now what I like to do is to take that bolt down there, loosen it up just a tiny bit, okay? Then I'll run the engine for 4 or 5 minutes and get the engine warm. When you get it warm, it does a couple of things. It warms up the oil and makes the oil more liquid, and you'll get more out. So you get your little service manual, and it will show you where the dipstick is, also where the sealing washer is, and they'll tell you how to change the oil. So we're going to get it warm, turn it off, then I will drain the oil, let it drain, then I will take the sealing bolt that I took out and I'll put it back in. After that, I will add new oil. You don't want to run it without oil at all. The best way I've found, and this happens with a lot of cars, is that you're going to go to take off this bolt down here, right here, with your hands or whatever, and you're going to try and get it so you don't get any oil on your hands or anything. Don't even bother. Just take a wrench or socket and take it off, let it fall into the pan, okay? After the oil goes into the pan, you can look at the oil and see what it looks like. And you can get, it doesn't hold very much oil. I don't know how much it holds yet, because I have to do this with 1 or 2 hands. But what they recommend is 1040. And they say use motorcycle oil, but it's all the same thing. They just want you to use a Honda brand so that they can get the money instead of this. You can put in whatever you want. Now there is a rule of thumb that states that if the bike was made in 2001 and they didn't have synthetic oil at that time, that the bike was never designed for synthetic oil. So you should use the full blend, all petroleum oil in it. That's just a rule of thumb. You can do whatever you want. Myself, if I'm going to change this once a year, I'm going to do it right. So what you want to do when you get your bike ready to run, like next spring, if you have not done this, you want to change the oil. You want to blow the spark or the air cleaner out. You want to refill your tires. You want to check for any leaks and adjust your brakes and get it all ready to ride. It isn't that hard to do, and with the internet you can find all the knowledge you want on it. You don't have to take it down to some shop and have them charge you 90 bucks an hour. But that's just whatever you want to do. Like I said, I'm doing this for a friend. I'm not getting paid. I don't have a license, nothing like that. Anyway, okay, we're going to start the bike and drain the oil.